Hello and welcome everyone to class 11 computer science lectures. We are studying unit 1 computer system and organization, and today we will continue with this unit. The topic that we will study is memory and its type. In this unit we will be covering basically RAM and its types and ROM and its types. So a computer memory, it is basically of two types, primary memory and secondary memory. So primary memory is again divided in two types, RAM and ROM. So today we will be discussing primary memory, RAM and ROM. So primary memory, it is also known as main memory. So it is basically the area where the computer stores all the data and information for fast access. Then RAM, one of the types of primary memory, that is random access memory. It is a memory in which each location can be accessed and changed. And the types of RAM, two types of RAM are there, static RAM and dynamic RAM. So static RAM, the short form is SRAM. It stores a bit of data using the state of a 6-transistor memory cell. And dynamic RAM, also known as DRAM, it stores a bit data using a pair of transistor and capacitor which constitute a DRAM memory cell. Next primary memory, we have read-only memory, that is ROM. So basically ROM, it is a type of memory where the data has been pre-recorded, and the data stored in ROM, it is retained even after the computer is turned off. That is, it is non-volatile memory. So RAM that we talked about, it is a volatile memory, means data will be present until and unless the power is on, means the computer is getting power, till then only the data will be present in RAM. But in ROM, the data is not changed. Okay, even after the power is lost, then also the data can be retained. Now we have 4 types of ROM. First is programmable ROM, the short form is PROM. So here the data is written after the memory chip has been created. It is non-volatile. Second, erasable programmable ROM, that is EPROM, where the data on this non-volatile memory chip can be erased by exposing it to high intensity UV light. Third, electrically erasable programmable ROM, that is EEPROM. Here the data on this non-volatile memory chip can be electrically erased using field electron emissions. And last, MROM, that is mask ROM, in which the data is written during the manufacturing of the memory chip. Then we have a difference table between RAM and ROM, and then we have the points on which we have made the difference. So first point is data retention. So as discussed earlier, RAM is volatile, or the data will be present only till the power is supplied, and in ROM it is non-volatile. Even if the power is turned off, then also we can retain the data. Then we have the working type. Data that is stored in RAM, you can change it according to your need, but whatever data is stored in ROM, you cannot change it. Then usage. Basically the data that is present in RAM, it is the data that is currently to be used. So it is faster. The next point, it is faster because the current data or the temporary data that we have to use, it is present over there. And ROM, it is slower than RAM. Why? Because it stores the instructions in the bootstrap of the computer. So it takes time to access the data from there. That is why it is slower. Then CPU interaction. The CPU accesses the data stored on the RAM directly. That is why also we can say that the speed is more over here. And in ROM, the CPU, it cannot directly access the data stored until and unless the data is stored in RAM. So first the data is transferred from RAM to ROM and then only it is accessed by the CPU. So we can say that is why the speed is also less. Then the next point is size and capacity. So the RAM, they are basically larger in size and they have higher capacity. They can store large amount of data as compared to ROM, and the size of ROM is also small. Then usage, used as in, so RAM are basically used in CPU, cache and primary memory. Whereas ROM is basically used in firmware or microcontrollers. Then accessibility, the data stored is easily accessible, and in ROM, the data we cannot access that data, whatever data is present in ROM. Then cost, RAM is costlier and ROM is cheaper as compared to RAM. So this was all about this session. In the next session, we will continue this unit. Thank you.